I just, I'm just like on cloud nine right now. Today was amazing. If you don't follow me on social media, like any of my socials, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, I finally met Chase. I got a picture with him. I'm just like, I've been smiling from ear to ear since this morning, well, this afternoon when it happened. Like you could see like the biggest smile on my face. It was like, but down to business. First day, cars on track at ISM Raceway in Phoenix. Um, man, those Fords though, those Penske Fords are bringing out the big guns. Blaney was fastest in first practice, pre-qualifying practice, with Brad, his teammate, just below him, second on the speed chart. Chase was fourth. He's always he always runs well at Phoenix, but just can't get. He always gets snake bitten at Phoenix, whether it's like a late run or getting caught up in someone else's mess. It's just anyway. Moving on. Qualifying was entertaining to say the least. They had that group qualifying draft, whatever you want to call it. I personally don't enjoy that, but after the first round, which was 10 minutes, which I didn't know, um, apparently Suarez and McDowell got into it on pit road. And people are giving McDowell a hard time because he was wearing his helmet when he threw a punch at Suarez. I'm like, people realize what you're saying. He's not doing that because you think he's a coward. He's not a coward. Listen to his interview where he says he always wears his helmet getting into the car and getting out of the car. And clearly, he was just getting out of the car when all that happened. And he saw Suarez come and he's getting ready to, like, have that altercation. Like, I don't know what exactly happened on track. There's always two sides to the story, obviously. Suarez is going to say one thing, McDowell is going to say another. McDowell says Suarez pretty much almost wrecked him during qualifying. And Suarez says McDowell messed up his lap, but realize if you're playing the time game, that's going to happen. Get over it, Suarez. That's just how qualifying is. It's really just qualifying. So, I'm not picking sides, but I'm defending McDowell on the whole helmet thing because people are getting a little ridiculous on McDowell. Yes, I'm not a big fan of his because of him costing Chase quite a few wins or good runs in the past, but I'm not gonna be like that negative person who holds on to a grudge and be like, I hate this guy because of so and so. I just not the biggest fan of his. Suarez, I've never liked him because one, he doesn't deserve to be in a cup, and two, seems like he's got that temper from being at JGR, moving over to another team. It's like, does all JGR like drivers have this hot temper for some reason? I don't get it. Like there's Kyle Busch who started a fight on pit road after the race in Vegas a couple years ago, and with Logano, which didn't make any sense because Logano didn't do anything. Um, the more like people hate on Logano, the more I actually start liking him. The more I like Penske as a whole. I don't have a problem with any of those drivers, but I just don't like Suarez. He's kind of overrated. He hasn't really proven anything. He's starting out like he did at JGR. Bleh. Not qualifying well, not running well, and I just don't understand the whole hype around him. I get the whole diversity thing, like, but I personally don't care where people are from. I just want people to drive well on top tier equipment. If he can't do that in JGR equipment, why do you think he's gonna do it in Stuart Haas equipment? all his teammates are outrunning him on track for the most part, like last year and now this year. So, um, anyway, Blaney, like the Hendrick cars actually showed some decent speed today. 3 of the 4 got a top 10 qualifying spot. Byron got a 7th place qualifying spot. Bowman, the hometown kid of Tucson, Arizona, um, is starting 6th, and Chase is starting on the front row with his buddy Ryan Blaney, who beat him by 0.2 of a second. I wanted Chase to get that pole, but Blaney is just as good too. I love both. Best buds. This is the 2nd pole for Blaney at this track, but the first with Penske. So the first pole for Penske this year. Penske's just flexing some muscle this year. Back-to-back wins and getting a pole. But the pole is one thing, running well is another. Ryan Blaney doesn't have a tendency to run like super well here at Phoenix. Like he'll qualify really well and have good practice speeds and whatever, but when it comes to actually running, something always happens and he just falls back into the pack. It's just been coming a pattern. I don't get it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Blaney. I just see a trend. Like he qualifies well, but runs poorly for some reason in the race itself. But maybe this week it's a different story. We'll see him up front. Maybe we'll. I don't know. But Chase has always like in Cup Series. He's run extremely well at Phoenix. He's come runner up a couple years ago to Kenseth, which kept him out of the Final Four. He has a couple top fives. He got back-to-back top fives. Last spring he started 3rd, finished 3rd. November he didn't he only 2 times he's finished outside the top 10. So 4 out of 6 starts he has top 10 finishes at this track and qualifies really well. So he has the speed to do it. It's just I don't know. He just gets snake bitten at this track for some reason. Maybe this weekend's different. I have like this always have this feeling when he qualifies well and he has the speed in practice and all that. I just have this good feeling about Sunday. So hopefully we can make something happen on Sunday. It would be great to see him win at my home track, and so happy. But anyway, back to Hendrick. 3 out of the 4 Hendrick cars finished qualifying in the top 10. All 4 qualified in the top 15. Jimmy qualified 15th, kind of fell off a little bit there at the end of qualifying, but overall they have really good speed this weekend. People's like, oh, it doesn't matter because it's not aero track. I'm like, it still matters when the driver is a big factor for this track. 750 horsepower and all that for this package. I like the racing at this track. Let's just say that. I've always liked the racing at this track. I talked to so many nice people today about pretty much everything and anything NASCAR related. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Hendrick as a whole looked great today. Decent speed. There's a couple practice sessions tomorrow, the Xfinity race, which I'll not be going to because 1, Kyle Busch is in it, and I don't care for him, and 2, I'm going to Hooters out in West Phoenix to meet Chase again for that Hooters pit party thing. So I'm going super early so I can get a spot because there's only a limited amount of wristbands to get into this thing. So I'm excited. I got to meet Chase today. It was just so nice. And he liked my picture like 20 minutes after I posted like that picture on Instagram, like somewhere around then. He liked my picture on Instagram of us. I'm like, holy crap. I'm like fangirling. I was like sitting on the bleachers in the infield. I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe this freaking happened. Like, you can't wipe the smile off my face. Like, this whole weekend I'm gonna be like smiling ear to ear because, like, Chase is like the nicest driver I have ever met. He like actually comes over and interacts with the fans, talks to them, signs whatever they want. He went like really down like the line like of the crowd that was waiting for him to come over to the fence like line area in the garage area, and he was just going down the line, taking pictures, signing autographs for like really almost everyone that was like right there. So I stood my ground this time. I got there like as soon as I got into the track. I went to go get some merchandise. I got a new Hooters hat. Um, I got the same one he's wearing this weekend because I just thought it was a really nice hat. And I got another Hooters shirt, like, and I got a Noah Gregson shirt as well that's signed, so that's pretty cool. So I watched Xfinity practice, Cup practice, qualifying, whatever. So I'm not going to the Xfinity race tomorrow. I won't be at the track tomorrow because I'll be waiting in line to meet Chase again at Hooters. Yeah, going early, super early, because hello, most popular driver of the sport. Anyway, Sunday, I have a friend bring her dad to the track for the race. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to show her my picture with Chase. I'm just super excited. I love race weekend. You guys have no idea how much I freaking love this. I love this sport so much. You have no idea. But anyway, I'm gonna go take a quick shower, just wash my hair, get ready for tomorrow. Make sure I look good, feel good. Yeah, it was really, really cold today. Like, I wore my sweatshirt the entire day because it was super windy, chilly, overcast, and the sun started coming out like in the afternoonish time. So hopefully tomorrow will not be as cold, but I actually wore pants today, um, which is a rare occasion when it comes to going to the track. But it is March in Phoenix, and it gets kind of cold. Last year is when I got this sweatshirt for the Xfinity during the rain delay of the Xfinity race. Because it was raining, and two, it was cold, and I wore shorts that day. My bad. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a shower, rest up for tomorrow. Gonna be a good day. Gonna be Chase again, and just prep myself for the rest of the weekend, and then right after Sunday, I have to go right back to work the very next day, and it's gonna kill me. Like 4 straight days of work, or like 8 hours every single day, Monday through Thursday. I'm off Friday, work Saturday, so working nearly 40 hours this coming week, and I get paid on Friday, so even better.